everyone, and welcome to Have a Wonderful Day. This is your boy Javier, and today, as you can see, we're inside Islands of Adventure. Today's video, I'm going to be actually going to two parts. I'm going to be going to Islands of Adventure, and I'm also going to be going into Animal Kingdom. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to put two rides side to side, and both of those rides are Popeye over here in Islands of Adventure, which is the water ride. And then something very similar to Popeye's is in Animal Kingdom, which is Cali River Rapids. And so I'm going to be going to both rides. I'm going to give you my opinion. You've never been on here. I hope this video helps you. If you've been to both rides, you probably have the same answer as I do, but everybody has their own opinion. So just stay tuned, continue, and I'll see you in there. All right, guys, so we're about to get inside the Popeyes right here in Islands of Adventure. And if you've never been on here, you can definitely expect to get wet. I know I'm gonna get wet, and I'm very excited. Let's get in there. All right, so here we are, guys. We're in line to get into the Popeyes ride. And if you've never been on here, you're gonna see how cool and awesome this ride is. All right, guys, number 15, here we go. Got a spot where you can put your book pack in. All right, here we go. I think I'm the first one to get wet. Here we go. Oh! Water's cold. Uh-oh! Oh! Thank you! Looks like somebody wanted to get me wet. Oh! Como que el agua tiene algo contra ustedes.
Hold on to your Ahoy, landlubber! As your barge is
Alright, so guys, we were able to jump on this ride, and I was able to give you some POV. As you can see over there, the ride is spinning all the time, and so regardless of where you sit, it don't matter, you're gonna get wet. Now, how much you get wet depends on if you're wearing a raincoat or not, but beyond that, it's really, there's no telling. So you can sit in one spot and get poured on just like they are right now, and you can sit in another spot and not get this fall right here, but you're definitely going to get wet. One of my favorite rides here in Universal Studios. So yeah, this is awesome. Now, pro tip, guys, if you are going to come here and you're concerned about your expensive kicks, then don't wear any expensive kicks on here. They're going to get wet. Right there, as you can see in the middle, you can put away some stuff, like a boat pack and stuff like that, but I can tell you that if you try to take your shoes off and put them away, they're going to tell you, sorry, you have to wear shoes, whether they're slippers, whether they're Crocs, whether they're Nikes, whether they're, going out shoes. It don't matter. You have to wear something on your shoes. So just keep that in mind, okay? But yeah, this is an awesome ride. One of my favorites here. You're definitely going to get wet. Make sure you bring clothing that easily dries. Maybe bring some shorts for, some swimming trunks that easily dry. Bring a shirt that easily dries. And so that's my tip for you guys. As you can see, I brought my Crocs. So I came well prepared, guys. So look at this. I love it. So if you come over here, let me show you. If you come around the top of these stairs, you're able to get a nice view. Actually, you can actually go on the top, and there is a slide for the little ones, as you can see here. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Go up the high up here. Sorry, bud.
It's okay.
Oh, God. I know, they ain't working, man.
No?
The only one that's working is over there.
That's over there. As you can see, you can kind of get some people wet with this thing here. Kind of shoot it and get them wet. That's pretty fun. So there's actually an elevator here. I never even realized that. Of course, from here you can get a nice shot of the Velocicoaster, as you can see. The whole park, as a matter of fact. You can get the whole, and as you can see, it's going to be pouring in a little bit. Let's go up here. You get an even higher look. Velocicoaster. Amazing, that part right there. So another thing you can do here is you can rent these kiosks, and they're supposed to get you dry. I don't really think they work. There are a couple of them. There's one here, there's one here, there's one back there. Do they work? I don't think they work 100%, but maybe a little bit at least. At least to get you warm. Maybe you come over here on a cold day and you know, now you're freezing your butt off. This is probably a nice spot to come and rent those and warm up. All right, everyone, and so now we're on our second half of the video, and as you can see here, we're in Animal Kingdoms, and we're going to be riding the second half of the water rides that I am doing a versus video on, and that is Cali River Rapids. I'm actually in luck. I do understand that they are closing Cali November 1st. Today is actually Halloween, and I'm coming in here on the day before they closed it for refurbishment. I believe they're going to reopen it back on mid-December, but I am fortunate that I came on the last day before it did get closed. So stay tuned. I'm going to bring you some POV from Cali River Rapids, and let's go in there and get wet. All right, guys, so as you head into Cali, which is over down that way, you're gonna come across this shop over here, which is Mandala Gives. And pro tip, if you want to buy some ponchos before you get into Cali, you can actually buy them here. Now, they do not have them displayed. You can walk inside the shop and you will not see them displayed, but if you ask behind the counter that you want to purchase some ponchos, they do have some ponchos available for purchase. So pro tip, again, if you want to go in Cali and not get wet and buy some ponchos, you can definitely do so right here and the Mandala Gives. All right, guys, so we're here in front of Cali River Rapids, and fortunately for me, there is only a 10-minute standby line. So let's get in there and let's get wet. I'm gonna show you some POV. All right, so I made it through, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of film the queue, because this is more of a scenic queue. That's one thing that I like about this ride over Popeyes, is that you have a lot of props and very scenic. I really like this queue. The Popeyes queue is not really scenic at all. It's a very short one, especially if the waiting time is minimal. See over here, we can actually overlook Kitels. It is a beautiful 70 degrees today, Central Florida. And as I mentioned to you at the beginning, today is the last day before they kind of shut it down for refurbishment. I'm also assuming that they're kind of doing that because some of the cold weather is headed our way, or cooler weather, I should say. It is kind of cool today, but I think it is going to get a little colder. As you can see here, we're heading inside part of the queue. As you can see, like I said, it's very scenic.
follow right behind you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Manisha Gurung. I am the founder and manager of Carnival.
How many are you guys?
One.
Barges. Okay, be in that back left seat for me. How many?
All right.
Barges, you'll be in the back 2 seats on the right. How many friends? Perfect. So there are 2 on the side, 2 here in front. Barges, for me, please.
So one thing you will notice about this ride is that they don't have a section here in the middle where you can store your bags and your belongings from and preventing them from getting wet.
What's your feet like in this?
No, pero ¿para qué? No había tiene. Mira, papi, se está
Tiene huequitos.
rock water. Ahí está todo lo que quedaron los... Acá están las patas, Ay, la cachucha.
I think you went there. You went there. I don't know
Mira el roller coaster, Esteban. Esa agua debe estar fría.
right here looks cool.
Oh my God.
She's already coming out.
Oh no!
Hell no, boy.
Kaya going.
All right, guys. So we rode Cali River Rapid, and I definitely got wet, as you can see. Now I'm gonna make the comparison, and I'm gonna tell you which one I prefer. Do I prefer Cali or do I prefer Popeyes? So Popeyes is definitely a ride that you're gonna get a lot more wet in. It is also a ride that lasts a lot longer. As far as being scenic, definitely Cali outweighs Popeyes, but my overall score and my overall win for me is definitely Popeyes. Popeyes, again, if you're gonna ride a ride like this, I think you want to get wet, right? And so Popeye definitely delivers when it comes to that. Does Cali get you wet? Yes, it does get you wet, but it doesn't get you as wet as Popeyes. As far as the ride, the queue and the scenic part of the ride, Cali definitely wins that category. But I'm gonna let you guys kind of choose as to which one you think is better. Maybe you've written on here and you already have the answer for yourself, but for me, it's definitely Popeye. Popeye is the winner. So we came. So I'm gonna end this video like I always do. We came, we saw, and we conquered. And do me a favor, have a wonderful day.